Hi, I'm Denise Miller, your Leadership Lady Live, and we're here for our final tip, transforming your team and orchestrating collective transformation in times of chaos. Individual transformation is powerful, but collective transformation is absolutely revolutionary. You've learned to frame challenges as growth opportunities and to lead through metamorphosis. Now, let's create a team transformation that turns your collective challenges into your greatest competitive advantage. The collective transformation framework is important. Once again, 4 steps, very easy. Create shared transformation vision. Involve the team in defining what transformation looks like and connect individual growth to the collective evolution. Make the vision compelling and personally meaningful for every team member. Step 2 is to build transformation partnerships. Pair team members for mutual support through change. You can even use triads of team members, create cross-functional transformation projects, and establish mentoring relationships for skills development. The third step is to celebrate transformation milestones. I'm all about celebration because it recognizes progress and not just the final outcomes. And we share stories of individual growth and team growth that become the legends of our transformational journey. Finally, create rituals that mark the transformation moments. We also must remember to embed the transformation mindset. We have to continuously make the team culture evolve. We influence it to evolve by rewarding experimentation and learning and viewing every challenge as a transformation opportunity. We have to comprehensively implement our team transformation by mapping out the journey. The first month is going to be simply setting transformation readiness. We can't just bulldoze our way into telling people that they have to change. We have to get people ready to be able to receive the reward, if you will, of change. Have visioning sessions. Talk about things like what is it that we want to become as a team? What are the skills that we have? What capabilities do we need to develop? It's important to involve the team in that process. Then it's great to have a commitment ceremony where we talk about change, have people express the changes that they're willing to make. That's the first 4 weeks or so of your transformation journey. Then there's the active transformation where you're doing weekly transformation check ins, where you're cross training and skill building, the new skills that the team needs to acquire. You're experimenting with new approaches and methods. And then once you've gotten to the 4th month or so, you're going to integrate those new practices into your team or into your organization, and you're going to optimize them by embedding the new processes, by refining the systems and approaches that you decide on, and then preparing for the next cycle of transformation by having transformation support. Of course, there's the buddy system where you're pairing or triading members for mutual support. And then learning labs. Learning labs are something that I learned about over the last year, where you're having sessions for skill development, getting people to perform activities, go to classes, read books or parts of books or journals or journal articles. Speaking of journals, document the team growth. Have a journal where you have people contribute, you can write, or if you have someone who likes to write, the steps that the team is going through. Because at the end of this process, the team will be able to go back and look at what was done. In fact, it's great if you include photographs of the different phases of the team's growth and journey. And then, of course, monthly recognitions of progress. Now, there are some metrics that you need to keep. The first is about skills. What new skills were developed by which team members? What process improvements were implemented? And then, what innovation experiments were conducted? And finally, your team satisfaction with growth opportunities. Remember that team transformation is not about changing who you are. It's about becoming who you're meant to be together as a team, as a unit. When teams transform collectively, they don't just survive challenges. They use those challenges as fuel for becoming extraordinary. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen today. Please remember to hit the like, the thumbs up or the heart, to subscribe or follow, and to share this material with someone who you know. Have a great day. And thank you so much for listening.